Okay, welcome into Toons Brothers React. Looks like we got Scotty finally moving like he should be moving. All right, we got Down Under Dave, Darren, Louie, Scotty. Dave, this is your idea. What do we got going tonight?
So tonight I thought we'd have a look at some live videos from the band Ghosts that I discovered only a few weeks ago. We since discovered Darren has known about them for a while. I actually played one of these videos in our last reaction, and Louis and Rob liked it a lot, so I thought, well, let's see what they're like live, because obviously they've been going for a fair while, but it's sort of one of those bands I'd sort of seen the imagery, and I thought that'd be some kind of death metal from Europe somewhere, but turns out that's not the case at all. So
thank God.
Yeah, thank God, because that's what we normally get out of Europe, as we know, with metal bands. So this was a little bit of something different, and when you see the bands that he listened to, you can certainly hear the 70s, 80s come through loud and strong, but with a modern twist to it. So, yeah, I thought it'd be good to have a look.
So these are all live?
Yep.
Okay. All right. Well, what do we got first? Go ahead and cue it up or let us know or whatever you're going to do.
Okay. And these are all from the good old US. So
are they a US band?
Swedish.
No? Swedish? Okay.
ABBA. Roxette.
Yeah.
Ghost. I did read somewhere apparently on one of their songs, which has got a piano introduction. It's actually the piano that ABBA used in the studio to record some of their songs.
Cool.
It was in there, so they thought, let's use it.
All right.
All right. So Darren will probably know any of these I put on, I'm assuming.
Probably.
So let's go with...
I haven't watched any of their live stuff, so...
All right. So you're familiar with Call Me Little Sunshine?
Oh, I love that fucking song.
All right. Well, that's the one we'll go with first.
All right.
So I'll cue that up now. All right. Shut up, dog.
Sorry. Two young puppies.
Fair enough.
from the prey and transform indefinitely. walk alone. You can always reach me. You will never ever walk alone. Come on, Los Angeles, clap it. You will never walk alone. You can always reach me. You will never ever walk alone. You will never walk alone. You can always reach me. You will never ever walk alone. Even when you're dead and gone, you can always reach me. All you gotta do is call me. Little sunshine, call me Mephistopheles. When you feel alone, just call me. Little sunshine, little sunshine, call me Mephistopheles. When you feel alone, just call me. Little sunshine.
One of them buttons. All right, let's go backwards here. Scott, what do you know about Ghost, if anything, and what'd you think?
I've heard of them a few years ago. I don't know how long they've been going now. I think I heard of them not long after they started or got big or whatever. As far as diving into the catalog or anything, no. I've jabbed at it their earlier days or whatever. But I hadn't touched base on it since. Not bad, but not great either.
Okay.
Yeah, man, I don't know what it's going to take to get me back into modern music,
I'm with you.
but I don't know, man. It's just a lot of the newer bands and stuff just don't do anything for me, man. But I could live with it if that's all you got. I would go see that before I'd go see anything else. New.
Right. Yeah.
There you go.
Louis.
Not impressed. This did not knock my socks off like that first video we saw from them last week. This was like a Metallica-esque kind of song. I don't think it was true live. I think it was videotaped live, but recorded. You could tell the audio was from the studio and everything else. The guy's got in this one. I don't know if there's always they take turns being lead singers or something, but this particular guy gave me the Boy George vibes. The way with his hands out and everything else. It's like Boy George could have been standing on the stage, throw a mask, and just do something with his voice or something. So no, to put it in the most direct way possible for this video and this impression, thumbs down. Sorry.
Darren.
I do like the studio version better. That's off the Impera album. Look, when I was introduced to this band, like I said, it was from a coworker, who, in my opinion, had some questionable taste in music. So when he was all talking about them and how great the concert was when he'd gone to it, and I was very hesitant, but he played a few songs at work that were decent. So I got into them, I started digging in, and there's some songs that I don't like from them, but like I said, I don't follow their stage show. They've got, the lead singer dies and then is reincarnated as a different person. So they've got this whole ongoing thing that people will follow. I'm in it for the music. Like I said, I thought the performance, again, it didn't look like it or didn't sound like it was truly live. didn't really sound like it was the studio version of the song either. Overall, I would say that the video was mediocre, but I really enjoy the live the studio version of that song.
Down Under.
Well, I've seen cam footage from people at concerts of that song. It sounds pretty much the same, so take that what you will. I think we know most bands can sound pretty good live these days anyway. They almost have mini studios anyway. I enjoy it. I actually like the song, so I'm not gonna. I don't know where the Boy George references come from, but you know, maybe there's a.
It must be the salmon shirt.
Well, as he's meant to be a pope, that's what popes do. I don't know if you realise that, Lou, but
Yeah.
I would have thought you being Italian, you'd know that sort of shit. But there you go. I enjoyed it anyway, so.
All right. All kinds of things come to mind here. Number one, there's no fucking chance that's 100% live, not even close. Either he's a ventriloquist or that was a
He's got a
track.
mask on. He's got a mask on.
No, you could see the corners of his mouth moving. I looked real close through the whole
It's
thing.
a mask. That is a prosthetic mask.
Well, it was moving. Barely, but it was moving.
You can see his mouth moving beneath it, yeah.
Okay. I'm all for theatrics. I love them. Give me a show, but you better fucking bring some energy. And I know this isn't a rocking song, but I don't think anybody out there moved a quarter of an inch any way possible, not even the fucking singer. I would have fallen a fucking sleep. If this is the way their concert goes, honestly, I'd have left. The song is just okay at best. Like Lou said, nowhere fucking close to what got me hooked. And if this would have been my first exposure, I wouldn't even have bothered going further. So hopefully this is just one of the songs that's not for me, not for Lou. And they got some better stuff out there. It wasn't horrible, but by all means, compared to today's music, it wasn't terrible. But it's a massive letdown coming out that Lacrim or whatever the hell that was called.
Okay, we'll move on to the next one. I'll see if I can find one with a bit more energy, boys.
I hope it's not the same stage.
Well, it's the same concert, so it's bound to be the same stage, isn't it?
Oh, boy.
Yeah, they're not doing any high jumps or splits, are they?
I don't think they're that young.
All right.
What's
I think the
next?
band's been going since about 2006 or something. I think Tobias is well into his 40s, so. Right. So the next one is Dance Macabre. You know that one?
Yep. This is more upbeat. This is a good tune.
So this is an upbeat tune. So there you go. I'm listening to Darren.
That's good, we're gonna need him now because we're gonna dance, motherfuckers! Are you ready to dance? I wanna know now that not one single butt is not moving too far! Wobble, wobble, wobble! You'll soon be hearing the chime.
Okay, well, it's fitting that they ended that with confetti and rainbow lights because that may have been the gayest thing I've ever seen in my life. Good news for Ghost. If the career ever winds down, they can always residency in Vegas as one of those fucking Cirque du Soleil shows. What am I watching? I haven't seen that kind of garbage since Madonna type people have been carried around by faggy dancers who couldn't get laid if their life depended. This is horrible. I don't even know if the song was good. I couldn't get past the onslaught of homosexuality that was in front of my face. Scott.
Hey, I know I don't know much about this band, but ain't these guys supposed to be heavy?
That's what I thought.
I mean,
that's-
damn, they portray one thing and there's something else, it looks like to me.
I think that's a misconception. Their lyrics in a lot of their songs are darker, right? So we had that discussion, or you guys had that discussion on the Dio album, which I watched that episode. That was very good. And where, they're considered heavy metal, right? But a lot of that stuff is, I mean, it's the style of music, not how heavy it was. It's the darkness or the lyric, whatever. And that's, I think, the same way with this band. They are more melodic than, they're not barfing on the microphone. They're not screamo or anything like that. So I think it's a misconception as to what type of music they play.
Yeah. Hell, Bon Jovi's heavier than these guys.
Can you imagine the outrage and the jokes nonstop if John Bon Jovi be carried around by a bunch of dancers like this? I mean, I'm embarrassed for the guy.
I'm telling you, I did not know this band. See, that's not my cup of tea.
Yeah.
If this is what they're like, man, and they're not shredding or they're not blowing shit up, they're not fucking screaming.
Man, that first video we saw was just like that, man. It was heavy,
Marvelous.
It was awesome, it was dark and evil, and I'm getting fucking 80s pop on ice here. Louis, what'd you think?
The first one to come out was two things. It was a gay, and the other one was anyone who calls I Was Made for Loving You a disco song from here on should be put in jail for 30 days for their first offense. And then a year for the second offense. And then you get a lifetime sentence for calling I Was Made for Loving You a disco song. All right. This was another disappointment. I have, that video we watched last week, is that a one-off that they don't normally do that style of music? Because that was so fucking cool. That was like, oh my God, where's this band been hiding? And so far, this band is hiding behind these two videos that we watched tonight.
There.
Again, this is the first time I've watched any of their live stuff. I wouldn't be interested in seeing that kind of stage show, but I still enjoy the song. I think it's a very good song. It's great on the album. That's off of the prequel album is what it's called. Again, I enjoy that, and that's this. I don't want to say I knew about this, but that's part of one of the reasons that I stayed away from watching anything like any of their concerts or anything like that, because I just enjoyed listening to the music rather than try to taint it with, because I knew that they were very theatric, right, with costumes and stuff like that. And that doesn't necessarily interest me at this point, right? I'm more about music when it comes down. I mean, I just want to hear good tunes, and I think that is a good tune.
Well, first of all, they all got Kiss to thank for all these bands. All these bands. Go to you go to Blabbermouth and just scroll through the daily news. You'll see 100 bands you never fucking heard of. They're all in face paint or masks or whatever, and I'm fine with that. The dancers is unforgivable for even a rock band, let alone if they're supposedly harder than that. Dave.
Well, gee, I better not like it. I might be gay.
You can
'Cause
have
that
your own
seems-
opinion, man. I'm just saying,
Well,
I thought I was watching the Ice Capades or something. It was just embarrassing.
You just complain about them not doing anything, and when they do something, you complain about them doing something.
He didn't. There was the dancers.
Right. I don't see Gene Simmons moving around much on stage either, if you want to be totally honest. He just stands there. And
You haven't
couple of knee
watched
drops,
the
come on.
70s and 80s, Gene Simmons.
of course, I've watched the 70s, 80s. I'm older than you are. Right,
You
no
haven't.
worries. You don't like that. Well, I haven't watched the 70s and 80s of Kiss.
They moving around on the stage anymore, but in their prime, up until the Hot in the Shade tour, Gene was jumping around a lot when they had the makeup
Absolutely.
on
With 8-inch heels on.
No, I'm talking about the Hot in the
Oh,
Shade
how
stuff.
gay, wearing
when they-
8-inch heels for a man.
Right.
My God.
And then during the makeup era, when Gene Simmons would stalk the stage when they came out, run down those steps and stalk the stage. No, but I don't want to compare the reason. Like, it's the song I didn't like, and it's the dancer's presentation I didn't like. I mean, so far, I'm not impressed with what's been going on. And I have a suggestion when we get, how many more videos we got left?
I could do 100 if you want.
Well, and don't you have something like scheduled for tonight?
No, we'll keep going until we get bored, because I would like to have a educated overall opinion on a band.
I wish it was.
Dave, I'm not saying the song is gay. I told you right away. I don't even remember the song. I was just trying to get over the ridiculous, flamboyant, gay images I was looking at. That's all. I honestly, I can't remember a single thing about the song because the images were so disturbing to me.
You know, this is one of those.
The only thing I noticed about the singers was one of them had boobs.
Yeah, this is one of those cases where gay people will say that's so gay. You know, even gay people will say that's so gay.
I'm just saying,
let's see the next one.
In my world, I've never been a fan of a band who had dancers on stage that weren't strippers. It just looked too theatrical.
Well, I think if you notice that those female dancers weren't wearing tops.
I don't care. They could have been
the
buck
boobs,
naked.
The boobs were out.
Buck naked.
They could have been.
Those were
what
Rockettes type dance moves. I can't stand that stuff.
Yeah.
What are these guys trying to portray? What are they trying? What genre are they trying to be?
I think they're going for a day in the life of Scotty G. They want to represent what it is to be in your body for a whole day.
Yeah. You know,
I don't know. Why do we have to worry about what genre a music is? Can't music just be multi-genred?
Yeah, well,
sure, but if I just introduced you to Kiss, if I just introduced you to Kiss last week, the first time you heard or seen them, and it was God of Thunder, and you came on all excited, and I gave you Unmasked, you don't understand the whiplash shock me and Lou are going through here.
Well, didn't we get that whiplash from Kiss anyway? Because we went through all that and then got
I lived
Dynasty,
through it. I lived through it. I'm just saying, me and Lewis
we survived and thrived.
Sure we did, but Kiss is Unmasked was 10 times better than this.
Yes.
I disagree with that, but there you go.
Yeah, well, you're wrong on that one.
I say we should watch
the two at the top are doing all right.
And see if we can find something nice.
So, you know the song Spillways, Darren?
Yes. Spillway is again, in my opinion, Spillway is another good song.
Okay.
I'll try to listen to the song.
Yeah, close your eyes if you have to.
Yeah.
I'm not sure there's any dances in this one.
Are you ready to rock? Fuck yeah, you are. All right. Well, luckily we have some rockin' tunes, and now we're going to play one from our latest album. This is called Spillways.
Desolation led you into this vile incarnation.
let's go positivity first. Dave.
Oh, very threw me off. Yeah, I like that. It's got a nice 80s feel to it, that song. I know the rest of you'll hate it except for Darren, so that's all right. I think they did a really good job. Yeah, I think it's a great song. This is one I have heard before, so it's not a surprise other than, yeah, Scotty's gone, don't worry about it. So, yeah, I enjoyed it very much.
Darren.
Yeah, I think this one was a better representation of the album version. I think he did a very good job. I enjoy that song. I wouldn't expect that they would play probably. I mean, I'm assuming the concert is most of the songs that I would like, not some of the stuff that I don't. But I think, again, I think this is very close to the album. I enjoyed it.
Louis.
I didn't like that song at all. I don't know. It just sounded weak. It sounded too poppy. It sounded, I wouldn't like that song for any band I would listen to. I just got this one mild suggestion that no matter, I don't know how many songs we're going to do, but I don't see something that knocks my socks off, I think we should end the video with the recap of that video we watched last week. We owe it to our audience for them to see something that we really thought was wild.
That would be beautiful.
I'm thinking if people are watching this, they're probably Ghost fans and have liked everything so far anyway.
Yeah. I ain't seen anything impressive yet. Ain't heard anything really impressive yet. I definitely would not go to this concert unless they were with somebody I really like.
Well, they'd be headlining. They wouldn't be.
Yeah, but I wouldn't be there. But
I'm sure they'll miss you.
Yeah, they will.
No, they won't.
But yeah, they're not.
Well,
what I thought they were.
They'll miss me too. The tickets would have to be free.
Yes.
Well,
I don't like a band that portrays one thing and does something else. These guys look like fucking Slipknot. For God's sake. When you look at them, at least Kiss didn't portray one thing and do something else. Alice Cooper didn't portray one thing and do something else. Slipknot definitely didn't portray that. Marilyn Manson didn't portray that. These guys.
Are you kidding me? Alice Cooper had so many pop songs, it's not fucking ridiculous. Jesus Christ.
No, yeah, that's true. Alice Cooper even had a lot of ballads.
Cooper had a lot of
ballads.
What would you call? Yeah, ballad type and theatrical stuff that a lot of people wouldn't like, and I don't like all his stuff either. But Alice Cooper's got his hard rocking stuff too, man. And
I don't know. I never really found him that hard.
Psycho, brain child of Cooper that he brought out. It's not even his name, but these guys here look like you're getting ready to get hell bent for leather or something. These guys are nowhere near close of really. They can't be in the heavy metal genre. There's no fucking way.
Well, Scott, let me help you out with something to make you understand. These guys have what it takes for really cool rock chops. It's just so far tonight with these videos, we're not seeing it. And Rob's going to play or do that video that we saw last week, and then you'll see what we liked. And then you'll know the difference. These guys can bring it if they want to.
The song that you guys heard last week is really good. I haven't seen the video, so I don't know.
Oh, it was a killer video.
So I don't know what the difference, like I said, but that I really enjoy their new album.
I don't want to see what they could be. Are they? I want to see if that's really, really good when we see it.
What we saw last week was like Halloween on steroids. It was killer.
Okay. Yeah, it's my apologies because I really didn't know anything about this band.
No, and you stop. You do not apologize. This is where the asshole's going to come out right now. My reaction channel, for better or worse, had over 3,000 viewers because I fucking said what I felt. And if anybody can't take it, they need to check themselves. People knock Scott's music, my music, Lou's music, Dave's music, Darren's music. It's all just because we are shitting on something, don't take it personal. And that includes the commenters out there. I want Scott to be 100% honest, and it's refreshing. It's been so long since me and Scott aren't the ones butting heads. This is fucking horrible. I ain't gonna fucking sugarcoat it. I just ain't. This is great if you're looking for Duran Duran. At 51 years old, I'm not looking for the newest pop band. And Scott is 100% right. Don't come out there looking like you're ready to perform a satanic ritual and give me Gaze on Ice. This music is not rock. It's not metal. No, you don't have to look for a certain genre. I like a lot of different genres, but they're portraying a specific genre. You don't see a band come out in cowboy hats and tombstone bell buckles and cowboy boots playing thrash. You look what you're playing. It's false advertising, and the song sucks. All right. Now,
that's all. Yeah, that's all I can say. There you go. That's it. Yeah.
What's up next, Dave?
Oh, I don't know if I should bother. I mean, if no one's liking it, I'm not sure what the point of playing
this
it
is. Twice he's grabbed the microphone in front of what looks to be 100,000 people and says, "Are you ready to rock?" And my first question is, "Are you?" This fucker has yet to rock yet, and that's all I'm asking for. I'm not saying they're not good at what they do. I'm saying this is not what I expected. This is not how they portray themselves, and this is damn sure not the same band we listened to last week.
Well, it is the same band.
And is there a female in that band, or is that some kind of vocal effect by somebody?
No, there's a few of them in there.
Okay.
The keyboardist is female for start, and they've got a couple of backing singers down there as well.
Okay.
Hey, not only have they ripped off the image of metal, they've ripped off Black Sabbath stage. The background with the church lights. Yes.
Didn't Black Sabbath nick that from a church?
Yep. And these guys are copying that too, man. Oh.
Well, as I said, he's meant to be a pope, so I suppose you would have a church.
Do you have anything where he's being heavy metal anymore? Do you have Lackerman Live or whatever that song was called?
Well, no, because this is from the last album.
Okay.
So I haven't seen any footage come up yet of that.
So that video we watched last week, is that newer than this stuff?
Yeah, this is 2025. It just came out a couple
it's
months
after
ago.
a new album that just came out a month or so ago.
Okay, gay boys. Give us something good here.
Hopefully with no dancers.
Okay. So we may as well just do this.
Hey, I don't know what kind of following you got.
Yeah. This is it, Scotty. Okay, Scotty, what'd you think of that one?
Well, that one is the best thing that I've heard so far. I like the riff, especially starting off and in mid range. He picks it back up. The lead's pretty good. The drums and the bass sound like they ain't really got no balls to them or something. Is that production or something maybe?
Not your phone.
His voice is not really a metal voice anyway. It's the best song that I've heard so far, but I will say one thing that does agitate me about this band that I've picked up on every song that they've done. They harmonize too damn much. I mean, literally, it's like 2 or 3 people singing the whole damn song almost. Damn, there's time for that and there's time not for that. I'll have to give them credit for this one. There was actually some good musicianship on this one, and it was better than the rest of them, but I'm still not, sucking their dick yet. So,
Yeah, I said when we first saw it, it's not that he's got an overwhelming voice. It's just very unique and sort of refreshing on this song. I love the Dawkins-esque rhythm guitars in here. The dueling leads are cool. I just, looking at that video and hearing that sound, there's no deception. And that's kind of my biggest problem here tonight. Lou.
It didn't seem the same way it did the first time we watched it. Did we watch another Ghost video too, or that was
No.
the only one?
Same one.
I don't know. Maybe because my volume's a little bit low tonight, because whatever. Yeah, it's still a good song, still the best of the lot. But I'm gonna have to do my own independent search through all their albums and maybe catch some live shows and put together a list of what I really think is what I want them to represent.
You're gonna make that a cassette single?
No, I'm not gonna put it together. I'm just gonna listen. Then I'm gonna write up a list and say, "Hey, Rob, I think these are the coolest Ghost songs."
If you can find some, do it, because I'm not wasting my time.
Yeah, I want to hear something really aggressive from them.
I want to hear this. I want to hear stuff like this. If they got stuff like this, I'm in.
Well, stuff like this. I mean, even more. I want to hear stuff even more nasty.
Yeah.
Well, I'll play one more live one, and that's
okay.
And
one more live one.
Darren, Darren never saw that video before. What'd you think?
Oh,
no, the video is cool. Like I said, in my opinion, their newest album, Scaletta, is my favorite. But that's not saying I don't like the other 3 that I own, right? So, but no, it was cool. Like, again, the guitar work in that song is quite amazing. I'm not sure if there is too much as over harmonizing. I love good harmony in songs. So, like I said, to me, that doesn't bother me. But no, it's good. Like I said, I've played that new album quite frequently. Even my daughter likes it. So,
okay. If you don't like harmonies, Scott, you could never like Sweet.
What's that?
I said if you don't like harmonies, you could never like Sweet, because that's their deal.
Sweet's vocals are way fucking better than that.
They're harmonies. The entire thing is harmonies.
About Sweet harmonizing? I don't think so.
No, but you were just complaining about harmonizing too much, and that's what Sweet do in all of their songs.
But these guys suck at it. Sweet don't.
I think what Scott's getting at here,
his voice, the voices are irritating.
It's more of a canned harmony. It's almost like they're hitting a button, and I'm not saying they are. I'm just saying there's no variation to it. Sweet screams the fucking roof off the place with highs on their harmonies and brings it down. This is all just very unison, just group sing, I think is what.
Yeah. It's like they're doing it. I mean, I guess they're just doing it because that's what they want to do, and that's how they work as a unit. And maybe they do every song that way.
When Sweet harmonizes, you can hear the songs when they do it live or in the studio. that it's not that much of a difference. There's a little extra track lane in the studios, but not a whole lot. Where this Ghost band, even though the last song is the best one so far tonight, it's you could tell they went into the studio and laid down too many tracks to get that sound. Whereas Sweet, when they're harmonizing, it's just the members of the band one time each. Maybe
That's what I mean. It's more of a canned harmony. I don't have a problem with it either, but I understand what Scott's saying.
Sweet can do it good. Queen can do it good. There's bands that theirs is kind of annoying though to me. I don't know if it's the pitch of their voice or what they're trying to do or what, man. I mean,
yeah,
but like I said,
I'm going to do a search on these guys. They got me curious enough to find out what is really there. You know, like I'll tell you. Everyone say Sweet, the Godfathers of metal or whatever. I bought the box set. It took me a long time to find the metal sounding songs because most of their stuff, it's like 70% of their stuff is either pop songs or ballads or something. It's just like those 30, maybe 35, 36 really hard rocking tunes that they have is
I think it was
enough
37.
to get the attention.
well, I'm not
37,
knocking anybody that likes these guys. I mean, if you like them, you like them. That's just the way it is. I mean, I love Dio, you know, and I know a lot of you guys don't, and a lot of people don't. I'm just saying.
Like Dio. I like him a lot.
I'm not talking about you, Lou. I'm just saying, if you like them, good. I got no problem with anybody that likes them, man.
Yeah, you're
I just
good,
don't.
Scott.
Maybe I'm just pissed off because when I seen this band, I was ready to, you know, look like that guy on that fucking Panasonic commercial, you know, where he's sitting there with his glasses on and all of a sudden his fucking hair goes back and
Maxell.
shit starts flying off of him and it blows him out of the fucking screen.
Oh, I thought you were doing the guy puts the headphones on, it's the Maxell tape, and also the whistle.
Yeah, that's it. Whatever.
Hair goes back across the screen.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, the Maxell.
Scott, you're good. This is what reaction videos are for. It's not to agree with anybody else. It's to give your opinion.
I know.
Good.
Yeah, I know.
Don't feel like you need to explain yourself. That's the beauty of reaction videos. Unlike every other reaction channel on YouTube where they're all, this is the greatest song I've ever heard. That will never be this fucking channel. Ever.
No, no. I mean, I'm not never, you know, going to be that.
It's the greatest song you've ever heard.
What is?
I'm just confused.
I said, what happens if you hear the greatest song you've ever heard?
That would be very hard at this point in stage of my life to hear anything that would blow me away that much.
I would love for that to happen.
Me too.
Choke was up there.
I've been
Choke
thinking
blew me away for a new band, but it ain't nothing off Destroyer or Creatures or something. I mean, come on. That's two different worlds.
I've been thinking about this a lot. We've never done this. We've never done the Ramones.
Oh, dear God.
Yeah, there's a reason.
What?
You don't like the Ramones?
Oh,
no.
I can dig a little bit of it. I mean, I'm not all their catalog. I don't like everybody's all catalog, but
Go and jump in the fire, Scott.
I like some punk rock, man. You know, yeah.
Remind me, just fair warning, I'm going to blind myself if I have to watch Joey Ramone's ugly face on this channel.
Okay. We won't do Ramones, folks.
God. All right, Dave, what do we got?
Got one more for us?
Hey, guys, if I click off here, it's been a good ride, man. I appreciate
next Tuesday.
Yeah, and I'm already ready for that one. Hell, I got ready today. I don't think it's, never mind, I ain't gonna give nothing up. But anyway.
Yep.
Why don't y'all pick Foreigner Agent?
You're gonna pick Def Leppard 10-0, we know.
No, I'm just saying, why that Foreigner album?
That's the question that just came to my mind last night, but that's a question for another day.
Okay. All right. Hey, fair enough.
All right.
Because it was around the same time period. So.
Is that what it was? Okay. And I'm confused on the Foreigner albums because I always thought that the one with the jukebox on the front was loaded with good tunes. And it turns out they're kind of like Journey and Van Halen, where there's like 2 or 3 good songs on each album and the rest are just eh.
Bit generous with Van Halen being 3 songs.
Some of them make about 4 good songs.
Yes, yeah, but see, Journey and Foreigner had me, and it's my own fault, but they have me fooled my whole life because they have so many great hits that I just assumed their entire album was hits.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, go ahead, Dave.
All right. So this one's called Ritual. Is it? Yeah, Ritual. Do you know this one, Darren?
It's not. So some of their titles for their songs are
deceiving.
Well, I don't. I've probably heard it, but I honestly can't tell you which song it is. So
Yeah, I'm still that way with.
Give me a thumbs up during the video if you know it.
Yeah.
All right, here we go.
Okay. All right, come on. Don't you step away from the turd you're just stealing my thunder like a dickhead. Yeah.
Okay, so much to dissect here. First of all, Dave, why the fuck you didn't start with this song is beyond me. This is much more in tune to what we saw last week. Killer fucking bass line, stupid, idiotic ending to it. Whatever. However, completely ripping off Paul Stanley for the last 45 seconds of this song by putting his one knee up and playing the guitar underneath. He's been doing that for decades. Come up with your own shtick. This guy will never be a frontman. He's got no energy whatsoever, but the song, awesome. Louis.
This was the song I agree should have started our show. As a matter of fact, every song should have been like this. This is what I expect, or what I expected us to go into when that first taste that we had of Ghost last week. As a matter of fact, I like this song better than the other song now. This is moved up to the #1 spot. You know, Dave, do you have more songs that have this aggression? Because I'll say
I don't know, because I hadn't listened to them before, so.
Oh, so you're unaware of what they sound like.
I just downloaded them and said I'd play some. With some of the titles, I'd recognize the titles as being
this was fantastic. Fantastic.
This was really good. And as far as the guitar on one knee and all that stuff, that didn't bother me at all, because I think a lot of people do that stuff, you know.
A lot of people rip off Paul, I know.
Yeah. You know what? It kind of reminded me of one of Alice Cooper's cool songs from back in the 80s, you know. That's what this
like off of Raise Your Fist and Yell, like Lock 'em Up and Freedom and that kind of,
or like the song Poison, but heavier, you know, stronger version of Poison, not the band, the song by Alice Cooper, you know. I like to say positive things about this. This is the way a Ghost show should be. If I went to see Ghost and they didn't, this song would be, do songs like this all fucking night long. That's what I'd want to see if I were to ever go. Then again, I'm too lazy. I don't go anywhere anyway.
Okay. Before Darren goes, something's been bugging me about these live things. Probably I'm the only person in the world. It looks like the carpenter built the stage for the drums and didn't fucking finish. It's just a skeleton. There's no lights in it. There's no panels to block. You just see right through the stage underneath. It just looks like something you'd see at a high school gymnasium when they're doing their plays, right? It just, for that high of a quality production, it just stands out. I can't stop seeing it on all these videos. Darren.
So I'm pretty sure I've heard this song, although I do not own the album. That song came off of their debut album. But I really enjoyed it. Again, this is one of a little bit more on the darker side. Like I said, I think people have a big misconception, as I did. Like, you know, when my friend was describing them, he almost made it sound like they were heavy metal. To me, they're more melodic pop metal stuff. They do have some heavier tunes, but it's still, not speed metal or thrash or anything like that. A little bit more darker, I should say. But I really enjoyed this song. It was good.
Dave.
Yeah, definitely heavier than some of the other stuff. And that's what I've been led to believe. There is a lot of heavy stuff on their albums, but there's a mix. So you get some of this kind of stuff, you get more of the melodic kind of stuff. Because its influences, as I said, were ABBA and Kiss and Journey and all those bands. So with a big,
to be fair, I wasn't that offended after the first song. My tastes were completely shattered in expectations and the dancers thing. That not only the dancers, the fact that they carried him around like some sissy girl, a pop singer, that did so much damage that the song after that, I was just irritated still. You can have I Was Made for Loving You and Charisma on the same album, but Kiss didn't come out in tutus dancing around like Dancing Queen while they were doing I Was Made for Love. It's just the visual was so offensive to me when you're looking at who's doing it. That's the thing. If this would have been Madonna being thrown around by fucking dancers, okay, big deal. Happens all the time. To see a guy painted up like a skeleton, doing this fruity thing up in the, it just did so much to my psyche that I'm scarred, I think.
Dave,
Yeah.
are you able to download the song Rats? I mean, do they have a copy of the song from the, I'm assuming that they would have done that at their show. That was one of their more popular tunes as far as I know.
I want to get back.
I do have Rats here.
And it's from that show?
Yeah.
I would recommend playing that one.
Okay. I just want to say real quick, getting back to that Pope thing. You know, he's singing in English with his arms out. That makes him Boy George. If he was singing in Latin, that would be a Pope. Okay?
I've seen Paul do that. Does that make him Boy George too then?
Paul's never outstretched his arms and sang
He
a
has.
whole song.
Watch some of the videos and his hands are out like that. So anyone who
For a
does this
moment
apparently
or an
is
entire
Boy George.
song.
Yeah,
You're
but
doing it now.
Paul didn't have a Pope hat on, so end of debate.
But then he had his arms outstretched for the entire song.
No, Paul had
No,
some other
but if you
debatable
watch the end
poses.
of Crazy Nights video when he's supposedly dancing on the crowd, he's got a lot of that's for balance, I'm sure. But
Yeah, but he didn't sing with his arms outstretched. Like I said, in English, it's Boy
Oh, he's got a
George.
guitar in his hand.
Lou,
So
you
it probably
got to
makes it a bit
focus
harder.
on the more important things. Now, all of you, watch that drum riser and see if it bothers you like it bothers me.
Yeah, because
I thought you were-
that's so damn important.
I thought you would have pointed out the fact he had two bass drums, but
Wow, that's a given in a good band. Whoops.
oh, so you just dissed the warning. So there you go, warning fans. Rob has just said the warning are not a good band.
Nah, not true at all. Not true at all. The warning proves you don't need two basses to be an awesome band.
Yeah, you just need two pedals.
She's got two pedals.
Whatever way she gets it done, I'm happy with the results.
Well, with your bass drums, you got two pedals too, haven't you?
Yeah, but you're actually using both feet.
You're
She's
still
just
using both feet.
No, she's
No.
putting one. Yeah, she goes back and forth with just her right foot. Watch it.
No, you
Go ahead,
watch.
download
When
them and watch.
I've had a double bass drum, a double bass kick, and it's two
You're
separate
not
pedals.
as easy as Louis. Lewis
Yeah.
would have been like, I'm Googling that when we get done.
I don't know. No,
He's taking a shit when we get done, let's be
Look.
honest.
no, mate, that's not in the system. That's
All right, so what's this? Rats?
all right,
Well, Darren has asked for Rats, so I don't really know this song, so
all right,
Okay.
it's
Darren.
on you, Darren.
All
It's
right,
on
I'll
you.
take the heat. I'll take the heat.
It's on you. So please, Ghost fans, forgive me if we go from positive to negative real quick. There's every chance that could happen. Okay.
Are you men or are you in times of turmoil, in times like these, beliefs contagious. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Clap all you want. There's nothing that you can do about them fucking rats.
Dave.
Well, I know Louis can't like this song because he can't go. "Rat." Can you, Lou? Sing it, Lou.
I can't roll my R's, but that's no reason to hate the song. I thought it was tremendous. This is another sample of a good representation of Ghost.
Oh, well, I'm glad you got it right, Darren.
Yeah, like that is one of the songs that my friend had told me to listen to get started on it again, and then I listened to it a bit more and a bit more. But Rats, I thought was a very, very good tune.
I'm still trying to pinpoint who he sounds like, though. His voice, it sounds like another singer that I just can't figure out yet. But I got to tell you one thing. I think his image would be better off if he didn't have a big Joker smile on it. It had nothing there. It had, what do you call it? Because he looks like the Joker. That's why that picture pops up. But they have skull teeth and maybe have a cape or something instead of a suit jacket, a leather suit jacket or something. You know, it just needs to be off, not fitting in with the rest of everybody else on the stage. And let me tell you something. I don't know if those poor people are sweating under those helmet things or they got some sort of air-cooled system in them so they're comfortable. But, you know, the lead singer needs to change his look to something else.
Well, he has.
I agree.
He does all the time. I mean,
way he looks in that new video, that looks way better than this. The reason I downloaded that.
Yeah,
the reason I downloaded that original Joker picture while we were watching this is because it took me till now to realize how ridiculous his hair is. I don't know if it's real, but it's like this tall, but just pushed back, like with 4 pounds.
No, it's a wig. It's attached to the mask. You can tell it's attached to the mask.
I mean, that's sort of the shtick, right? Is that for each album and tour, the lead singer's name is something, and then at the end of that tour, he dies, and then when the new album comes out, they introduce the new character as basically as the reincarnation of.
Well, there you go. Kiss should have just killed off Peter and Ace, and then they could have introduced 2 new characters with Eric and Tommy.
Well, they did it with Peter. They did kill him off, but he did come back.
Yeah, he did.
Which happens.
Very good song. I will say that female singer almost ruined it in this one. And I love female backup singers, but she really was trying her best to turn that melodic gothic chorus into something poppy. Her voice just did not fit in the mix on that, but still the guitar playing, the bass, the heavy tribal drumming. Again, those 3 songs, those 3 songs I could listen to. Those first 2, no chance.
Actually, like the first 3 songs.
The first 3, yeah, sorry. They were all way too 80s pop. And I like 80s pop, but from 80s pop singers with a voice for it. He don't have that voice. But Scott would have hated this one because they harmonized a lot, God forbid.
Well, I was trying to make a point there.
No, I knew what Scott was saying.
He's just upset because AC/DC don't harmonize.
I don't think they can spell harmonized.
I wouldn't have thought so.
We're lucky they can spell AC/DC.
Correct.
Well, I think that's why they went with AC/DC.
Yeah.
That's an Australian for you.
Hey, they're Scottish, to be honest.
Sorry, I just had to.
All right. What
They
else?
are from Scotland. They moved here. I think that'll be it for tonight. We'll end it on a positive
2
note.
positive notes.
I guess it's good that you waited and pissed me and Lou off first, so we didn't end with that shit show. So what I've gathered here is this band is very talented. I still like the singer's voice, even on the shit songs I didn't like. It's still very unique and different to me. No, it's nothing that, will get him notoriety as a vocalist, but I like it. I just don't care for their poppier side. A lot of people felt that way about Kiss. So whatever. But when they rock, they fucking rock, and I like it.
Oh, that's it. I think they you'll get a bit of everything on their albums. I think that's the way they seem to work. So I've only listened to
if anybody
last
connected to the Ghost Camp anywhere is ever watching this, knock off the Vegas dancers. All right, you're hurting everything about the image on that stage. I don't care if they're dressed like skeletons or not. Stop it.
I'm beginning to think that
With
singer.
boobs.
I'm beginning to think singer does sound like Alice Cooper, the vocalist, the vocal part.
No, this singer can sing on key. Alice Cooper is just kind of raspy and.
No,
I like Cooper's voice, but this guy can actually sing.
I gotta
Cooper's
go back
more
to
of
So that's the new look.
Some of his stuff.
That's a cool look.
That's
So
scary.
that's a new look. As you can see, his mouth is completely shown now.
Yeah.
So that's what you've got in that Lacrima clip.
Yeah, I like that. And to answer Louis' question, it's not a ventilation system. They got little tiny Chinese women in there with fans inside the masks.
Oh, no, it is. The Chinese women are in the mask. Okay, thank you. I didn't admit.
Hello to all our Chinese viewers.
Yes.
I wish we had some, then we'd be really popular.
Yeah, we would. I can get us a lot of Japanese viewers, but all of us are going to pay for it.
We have to do J-pop.
Yeah. And it's fucking worse than you could ever imagine.
Well, it's funny because, as you know, love the warning, but I saw that collaboration
did
that
that.
the band made.
Yeah. Oh, they're fucking terrible. And that was the trap I fell in when I fell into the warning and my channel exploded. Then all these J-pop freaks came. Sorry. People
No, you're not.
started flooding my channel saying, do this, do this. So I did like 5 different of these Japanese girl bands. My God, it's just one big distorted clusterfuck of sound. And then I had Korean people and I'm doing Korean bands and I'm like, Jesus Christ. All of a sudden, 1 out of every 3 videos wasn't even in English. I'm like, okay, I got to get out of this fucking nightmare.
Did you wear a kimono?
No.
Huh.
No, I don't get
That
that.
would look good. You could do the old Karate Kid with the... Oh, Mr. Miyagi.
Yeah.
I have watched
Anyway.
Cobra Kai. I'm sorry.
I watched Cobra Kai. It was a good series.
Yeah.
It was.
Until they started like just redoing the same thing season after season with different plot, different characters, same plot. It's like, come on, seriously?
So Bob,
It's funny, isn't it? Because you watch the original films and you go Daniel, and then you watch the series, you
love
go,
Johnny. Yeah.
come on, Johnny.
You kick his fairy ass.
Exactly right.
Okay. Well,
time is
it
wonderful.
turned out to be good stuff. So good job, Dave.
I'm glad we got somewhere in the end. I thought Darren and I were on a hiding to nothing there.
Well, it seemed like it, boy. But
I just thought I'd throw in a few baddies for you just so you could
yeah, you had no idea.
rant a
did
little
you?
bit.
You just
No,
downloaded
not
them
at
and put them on.
As I said, I only picked those first few because I had heard the titles before, so I thought, oh, these are obviously popular ones. I'll do these
What
ones.
are we
So-
going on? 10 years of this band at least, right? Because I've been hearing this.
So 2010 was their first album release.
Yeah. And it's, I mean, I know they're huge overseas, but they're not real huge here, right? I mean, you don't.
Oh, well, yeah. They sell out proper stadiums in the US.
United
Yep.
States?
Oh,
Really?
That was the Kia Forum in LA.
and they
Because I don't hear anything about them here. I mean,
Well, I think their was it their last album was the first rock album to go #1 in the US Billboard charts in 5
we
years.
hear nothing about them here.
I've thought about going because they've been in Denver, I think 3 times since we've moved here, but their tickets are like $400 for the cheap.
Oh, fuck that. That's just whatever. I mean, that's a whole nother debate, and a lot of it's not the band's fault either, right?
No,
But
I know that, but it's and they sell out in
how the fuck? Yeah, who's buying these fucking? How does everybody just got that kind of disposable income? I just wish maybe it's just jealousy on my part. I don't know, but I even if I was more well off, I can't see dropping $400 on an hour and a half. Fuck that. I mean, you can get a happy ending for 50. I mean, what the fuck?
You can go and see Lou. He'll give you one for 25.
Yeah.
Where did you get that fucking misinformation?
Yeah, that's
So it's more than that.
I mean,
Look,
Sorry, Lou.
I wanted to say
I'm sure it's worth it.
something completely different here. I now remember being introduced to this band by some person on a YouTube video, like in their early days. And now I don't remember what the song was or anything, but I'm going to see if I can find their very first music video. That might be what I heard before. But I remember it being like really slow and kind of like, I don't know, kind of grungy sounding in a way and not exactly very high energy. So I remember it's like, I don't think I like this band. But now I want to go back and check if I can find that song. I don't know I think Dr. Fuck introduced it on his show or something way back, like 10 years ago or something.
Yeah, he likes them.
So I want to see maybe.
I got to bring up something before I forget. There was something that made me chuckle, and it wasn't even Ghost. It was, remember in our day, hot chicks were like swaying their hips and ratting their hair and doing all these sexy moves at a concert, and guys are banging their heads and stuff. This is the youth at a Ghost concert in the front row. Are you kidding me?
I know, I saw that.
So, warning fans, be careful what you wish for with them trying to find the younger audience, because you're going to be surrounded by these Gen Z morons acting like they're at a fucking Go-Go's concert when they're seeing Ghost.
Have you been to a Go-Go's concert?
No, I cannot say I ever would either.
So you went, you don't go.
No. I do like a couple of their songs, but as far as watching something like that live,
Belinda had a great voice.
yeah, Belinda on her own is fantastic.
So what did you think of my idea, Rob, with the 70s pop battle and the
I absolutely love it, but
the power
we're going to have to
battle?
spread these out, because I guarantee you Scott ain't even going to touch them.
Power ballads, he might be all right.
Well,
What's that?
The power ballads one, he might be all right.
Well, we should do 5 battles at a time. I think that's too big of a list to battle all night.
Doesn't take. See, once you get through that first round, it doesn't take long.
I'm not playing the samples on
No.
I mean, it's just going to well-known songs. I don't need to do that. It's just
Everyone knows these songs.
Yeah, everybody's. I mean, these are huge hits. I mean, so if you haven't heard it yet, you've been living under a rock, and that's not my problem.
And I think I found when we've done the bigger list for the band, the song battles, we tend to rip through them pretty quick as well. So
they are quick because we know we got another round and another round and another round. So I mean, there's not a lot of over analyzing. It's just which one do you like best and why next.
Unless you really hate something a lot and you really want to rip on it.
Yeah, then Lou goes off for like 20 minutes. I don't understand how you guys all rant like that. I'm so quick and brief with my takes.
I know. I've often said that. Shannon says you're very quick and brief as well. So
shut up.
My rants don't exceed 72 seconds.
Oh, bullshit.
You're right, they don't. They're longer. But I really should I should check out what I do the rant, how long they really go for.
You do 72 seconds of pre-rant.
I just do a lot of.
It is true. He's got a verse, a pre-chorus, and a chorus when he has a rant.
And
right.
intro. So
Okay. So we got
ends it with self-promotion.
Okay, Warning Saturday, live Tuesday, and
I do
else,
have
right?
it advertised already, Dave.
I've seen it.
Yes. All right.
I was going to put a comment, but I thought, no, wait.
Are we just Saturday and Tuesday and nothing on Sunday?
We'll find it.
Good.
Yeah.
I need the rest.
I need a rest too. 6 days straight of this bullshit.
2 weeks annual leave.
Shut up. That'll give Dave lots of time to. Well, he's already got it. If you guys ain't seen that notebook online, Jesus God Almighty. I don't have to think it. I will say once in a while throw in just an album review though,
Oh yeah.
so we don't go too battle heavy and live warning. Well, the warning's never going to change, right? Unless you start getting into interviews and stuff, which is fine.
Yeah. Obviously we got to hit Asylum next too as well. So
Yeah. All right. Well, that is that. I still say I probably wouldn't buy or download a Ghost album, but it's enjoyable to listen to when it's on. Just because it's as different and unique as it is, it's not something that it's not an earworm. Their music to me that sticks in your head and you know you want to hear it again. But the last 3 songs were great.
I just bought 2 Ghost albums the other day. So
Did you? Speaking of albums, did you send that out? We're running out of time here, son.
yeah, you're 20, what, the 23rd or something, or 21st?
Yeah, but fucking Australia, what's it take about 3 weeks to get here, don't it?
No, I'm ordering from Amazon US anyway. So
Okay. Gotcha.
so I've already put your address details.
Oh,
in
you're
Amazon
just direct
US.
shipping it from Amazon. Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. No problem. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
So you should get it in
once you
1 or 2
get
days.
notification that it's on its way, let me know to be watching for it.
Yeah, because when I sent his wedding gift to them, it went to his neighbor's place. So
Yeah. They're not the
That was an
brightest
error.
bulbs around here.
That's an error.
Yeah, that's an error. All right. Good stuff, guys. And I'll see probably everybody Saturday except Scott.
See you backstage.
Later.
later.
Oh, shit. Wrong button. How about now?
Tunes.